As we get older, one of the most overlooked truths is that not all dairy products are created equal. Many people grew up hearing that dairy was the cornerstone of strong bones and lasting health, but the reality is much more complicated, especially for seniors. The way our bodies process food changes with age, and dairy can have effects that are not always positive. Certain dairy items can actually fuel inflammation, weaken digestion, and drain energy instead of supporting it. At the same time, there are a few dairy products that are gentler on the body and still provide important nutrients without the unwanted side effects. Understanding this difference is key to protecting health and feeling vibrant. When people continue eating the same dairy foods they've always enjoyed, they might notice new issues creeping in. A slice of processed cheese or a sugary yogurt may not seem like much, but for an older body, these foods can trigger bloating, stiffness, or even unexplained fatigue. This is because many dairy products are high in saturated fat, sodium, or added sugars, all of which put extra strain on the heart, digestive system, and joints. Inflammation becomes more common as we age, and these foods act like fuel to the fire. Seniors who feel tired after meals or achy in their muscles and joints often don't connect those symptoms to their diet. But the link is there. Lactose intolerance is another reason why not all dairy works the same way. Many adults lose the ability to properly digest lactose, the natural sugar in milk, as they age. This leads to gas, cramping, or diarrhea after consuming certain dairy items. While younger people might only experience mild discomfort, older adults may find that these digestive issues affect appetite, nutrient absorption, and even confidence in social settings. Something as simple as cutting back on troublesome dairy can relieve these issues and restore a sense of ease and control. But it's not only about what to avoid. There are still dairy choices that can support the body. Products that are naturally fermented, lower in lactose, and minimally processed can actually provide benefits like probiotics for gut health and calcium for strong bones. The key is learning how to separate the harmful dairy from the helpful. By identifying the specific items that drain energy and replacing them with options that replenish it, seniors can transform the way they feel on a daily basis. This shift doesn't mean giving up comfort foods entirely. It means upgrading them to versions that work with the body instead of against it. Think about the ripple effect this creates. With less inflammation, the body feels lighter and more mobile. With better digestion, meals become enjoyable again without the after effects of discomfort. With steady energy levels, the day feels more open, allowing space for walks, hobbies, or simply enjoying time with loved ones. These are the hidden gifts of choosing the right dairy products while avoiding the harmful ones. The truth is, food is not neutral. Every bite either supports the body or challenges it, and dairy is one of the clearest examples of this. Seniors who understand that not all dairy is created equal gain the power to make choices that directly improve their energy, clarity, and resilience. This awareness is the first step in moving away from habits that cause hidden damage and embracing a way of eating that truly supports long-term vitality. When people think of dairy, they often picture comfort foods like a warm grilled cheese sandwich, a scoop of ice cream on a hot day, or a splash of flavored creamer in their morning coffee. While these foods might feel harmless, for seniors they can quietly chip away at health and energy. The reason is that many of the most common dairy products today are highly processed, overloaded with sugar, or packed with unhealthy fats and sodium. These hidden ingredients do more than just add extra calories. They contribute to inflammation, stiff joints, digestive struggles, and even a heavier burden on the heart. Avoiding these types of dairy is not about restriction, it is about choosing foods that let the body function at its best. High-fat cheeses are one example. A small slice can contain large amounts of saturated fat and salt which, over time, can raise cholesterol and blood pressure. For seniors, whose arteries may already be less flexible, this makes the risk of heart issues even greater. Cream-based products like heavy cream, butter, and whipped toppings pile on unnecessary fats that the body has a harder time breaking down as it ages. The result is not just weight gain but sluggishness, where energy that could be used for living vibrantly gets trapped in the cycle of digesting foods that do more harm than good. Sugar, packed dairy products create another layer of problems. Many flavored yogurts and chocolate milks are marketed as healthy, yet they contain as much sugar as a dessert. For older adults, excess sugar can spike blood sugar levels, feed inflammation, and accelerate fatigue. Instead of providing steady energy, these products cause quick highs and draining crashes. Over time, this can contribute to insulin resistance, mood swings, and a weaker immune system. Seniors who think they are choosing a health-conscious snack may actually be setting themselves up for more health complications. Processed dairy creamers are equally deceptive. These often include artificial flavors, thickeners, and chemical additives that bring no nutritional value, but can irritate the digestive system. Even the small amount used daily in coffee can add up to an ongoing assault on the body. Choosing to avoid these products spares the body from unnecessary chemicals that build up and contribute to inflammation, when the body is already working harder to maintain balance with age. Cutting out these additives makes it easier to sustain energy and well-being. The inflammation caused by these foods is not always obvious in the moment. Sometimes it shows up as stiff knees in the morning, a heavy feeling after meals, or unexplained fatigue. Other times it hides quietly, slowly increasing the risk of chronic conditions like arthritis, diabetes, and heart disease. By avoiding the dairy products that fuel this hidden damage, seniors reduce the burden on their bodies and create space for healing and restoration. Instead of fighting constant inflammation, the body can use energy for activities that bring joy and purpose. Protecting joints, digestion, and heart health does not come from extreme diets, but from simple choices made consistently. Each time a senior chooses to avoid a processed cheese, a sugary yogurt, or a flavored creamer, they are actively protecting their future. These small daily decisions add up, leading to lighter movement, steadier energy, and a clearer mind. It becomes easier to stay active, easier to enjoy meals, and easier to feel in control of health rather than at the mercy of it. Avoiding these dairy products is not about losing pleasure in food. It is about replacing harmful habits with nourishing ones. With so many healthier alternatives available, seniors can enjoy flavor, comfort, and satisfaction without the negative side effects. When harmful dairy is removed, the difference is often felt within days: less bloating, better energy, clearer focus, and even improved mood. This is proof that the body responds quickly when given the chance to thrive, and it all starts with understanding which foods to leave behind. When people first hear that they should avoid many dairy products, the natural question that comes to mind is whether there are any safe options left. The truth is, there are a couple of dairy choices that still provide real benefits without causing the same problems as highly processed or sugar-loaded versions. These safer options are natural, minimally processed, and easier for the body to digest. Instead of working against the body, they work with it, offering nutrients that support bone strength, gut health, and overall vitality. For seniors, these products can become allies in maintaining energy and wellness, while still enjoying familiar and comforting foods. One of the safest choices is plain Greek yogurt. Unlike flavored yogurts that come loaded with added sugars, plain Greek yogurt is rich in protein, lower in lactose, and packed with probiotics. These probiotics feed the gut with healthy bacteria, which not only improve digestion but also strengthen the immune system. As the body ages, digestion naturally slows down, and a healthy gut becomes essential for nutrient absorption. Greek yogurt provides a creamy, satisfying food that feels indulgent but actually supports the body's systems in meaningful ways. Adding fruit or a drizzle of honey can create a naturally sweet snack without the negative impact of processed sugars. Another safe option is cottage cheese, especially when chosen in its low-fat, unprocessed form. Cottage cheese offers a good balance of protein and calcium, both of which are critical for seniors aiming to maintain strong muscles and bones. Because it is soft and easy to eat, it is also a practical choice for those who may struggle with chewing harder foods. Unlike many processed cheeses, it does not overload the body with sodium or artificial additives. A small serving of cottage cheese can be paired with vegetables, whole grains, or fruit for a nourishing meal or snack that fuels energy instead of draining it. These two dairy products stand out because they are closer to their natural form and bring tangible benefits to the table. They are not stripped down by industrial processing, nor are they disguised with artificial flavors and excessive sugars. Instead, they deliver exactly what the body needs in a way that is gentle and sustainable. Seniors who include these options in their diet often notice improved digestion, stronger energy levels, and even more stable moods throughout the day. Unlike heavy cheeses or sweetened drinks, these foods do not leave the body sluggish or uncomfortable. They nourish without burdening. Another reason these dairy products are considered safe is their versatility. Greek yogurt can be used in place of sour cream, mayonnaise, or heavy cream in recipes, reducing fat and calories while keeping the flavor and texture satisfying. Cottage cheese can be mixed into salads, blended into smoothies, or eaten on its own as a filling snack. These simple substitutions make it easier to maintain a diet that feels abundant rather than restrictive. Seniors can still enjoy their favorite dishes but in a healthier, body-friendly form. What makes these choices powerful is not just their nutritional profile, but also the mindset shift they encourage. By focusing on what is safe and beneficial, seniors can enjoy food with confidence, knowing it is working for their health instead of against it. This creates a more positive relationship with eating, one based on nourishment rather than guilt or worry. Making these conscious choices also sends a message to the body that it deserves care and attention. That mindset alone can increase motivation to stay consistent with other healthy habits, like exercising or getting enough sleep. It is important to remember that moderation still matters. Even the safest dairy products should be consumed in reasonable amounts, as balance is key to long-term wellness. But the difference is that when these foods are chosen, the body receives something of value. Proteins to repair, probiotics to heal, and calcium to strengthen. Seniors who embrace these options can feel the difference, not only physically but emotionally, as they no longer need to fear that every dairy choice will leave them uncomfortable or fatigued. These foods bring comfort and care together, showing that dairy can still be part of a healthy, vibrant lifestyle when chosen wisely. Healthy eating is a powerful foundation, but it becomes even more effective when paired with daily movement, proper hydration, restful sleep, and stress management. For seniors who want to stay strong, flexible, and youthful, this combination creates a lifestyle where the body is supported from every angle. It is not about long hours of intense workouts or strict routines, but about building a rhythm that feels natural and sustainable. Simple actions, repeated consistently, can add up to dramatic improvements in energy, mobility, and overall well-being, giving seniors the freedom to enjoy life without feeling held back by their age. Light daily exercise is one of the most impactful habits. Even something as simple as a 15-minute walk can boost circulation, improve balance, and lift mood. Movement keeps muscles active and joints lubricated, reducing stiffness and discomfort. Stretching exercises help maintain flexibility, which lowers the risk of falls and injuries. Balance training, such as standing on one leg or practicing slow, controlled movements, keeps coordination sharp. These small, consistent steps may not feel dramatic in the moment, but over time they create a body that is more resilient, stable, and capable of handling everyday tasks with ease. Seniors who commit to these light routines often find that their posture improves, their steps feel lighter, and they carry themselves with more confidence. Hydration is another key piece of the puzzle. As people age, the sensation of thirst becomes less noticeable, which makes it easier to slip into dehydration without realizing it. Yet water is essential for every function of the body, from digestion to circulation to brain performance. When the body is well hydrated, energy levels stay steadier, digestion works more smoothly, and joints move with less discomfort. Something as simple as keeping a glass of water nearby throughout the day can prevent fatigue. confusion, or headaches that are often mistaken for age-related decline but are really just signs of dehydration. Herbal teas, water, rich fruits, and soups can also add variety and make staying hydrated enjoyable. Sleep is equally vital for maintaining a youthful body and mind. During rest, the body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and strengthens memory. Seniors who struggle with sleep often notice reduced energy, mood swings, or slower reaction times. Creating a calming bedtime routine, such as turning off screens an hour before bed, dimming the lights, or practicing light stretches, can improve sleep quality dramatically. Even short naps, when kept to 20 or 30 minutes, can refresh the mind and body without interfering with nighttime rest. Prioritizing quality sleep is not just about feeling well rested. It is about giving the body the recovery time it needs to stay strong. Managing stress is another crucial part of the lifestyle equation. Chronic stress wears down the immune system, weakens the heart, and accelerates the aging process. For seniors, reducing stress can be as simple as practicing deep breathing, spending time in nature, or engaging in hobbies that bring joy. Mindfulness practices like meditation or journaling can create a sense of calm that carries into daily life. Laughter, connection with loved ones, and positive social interactions are also powerful stress relievers. When stress is managed, the body has more energy to focus on healing and maintaining vitality. What ties all of these habits together is consistency. A single walk, one good night of sleep, or one glass of water will not transform health, but repeating these small actions daily creates compounding benefits. Over time, seniors who live this way notice not only stronger bodies but also sharper minds and brighter moods. They feel more independent, more capable, and more connected to their daily lives. These habits make the difference between simply getting older and truly thriving with age, proving that lifestyle choices are just as powerful as diet when it comes to staying youthful and energetic. A positive mindset is one of the most powerful tools for staying healthy, energetic, and youthful in later years. While food, exercise, and lifestyle changes provide the physical foundation, the way you think determines whether those habits last and how much benefit you receive from them. The mind and body are deeply connected, and when the outlook is positive, the body responds with more motivation, resilience, and vitality. Seniors who see aging as a chance to thrive rather than decline often find that they have more energy, more joy, and more willingness to try new things. This mental shift creates a ripple effect that touches every part of life, from the choices made at mealtime to the way each day begins and ends. When a person focuses on loss or limitation, even healthy habits can feel like burdens. Avoiding certain foods might feel like deprivation. Exercising might seem like a chore, and rest might feel like wasted time. But when the mindset shifts toward growth, energy, and possibility, those same actions become empowering. Avoiding harmful dairy becomes about fueling the body with better choices. Gentle exercise becomes a celebration of movement and independence. Sleep and stress management become gifts that restore strength. The same actions, viewed through a positive lens, suddenly feel rewarding instead of restrictive. This perspective is the difference between temporary efforts and lasting habits. A positive mindset also fuels consistency, which is the true key to transformation. Motivation may fade in moments of stress or fatigue, but optimism creates a steady inner drive. Seniors who remind themselves that every healthy choice adds up to more years of vitality find it easier to stay committed. Small setbacks, like missing a walk or indulging in less healthy food, do not derail them because they focus on the bigger picture of progress. They understand that one decision does not define their health, but the overall pattern does. This allows them to return quickly to their routine with confidence instead of guilt. Gratitude is another powerful tool within a positive mindset. By focusing on what the body can still do rather than what it cannot, seniors can find joy in simple victories. Being able to take a walk, cook a meal, or play with grandchildren becomes a source of pride and motivation. This gratitude reduces stress, improves mood, and encourages continued self-care. The body feels stronger when the mind is filled with appreciation rather than frustration. Even small daily affirmations, such as, "I am getting stronger," or "I am grateful for my health," can reinforce this sense of empowerment. A positive outlook also strengthens social connections, which are vital for long-term well-being. Seniors who maintain optimism tend to seek out relationships, community, and meaningful activities. These interactions reduce loneliness, stimulate the brain, and create emotional support systems. Positive people inspire others and, in turn, receive encouragement that reinforces their habits. Laughter, conversation, and shared experiences become part of the wellness journey, making it more enjoyable and sustainable. The mindset of openness and connection directly supports both emotional and physical health. Even challenges take on a different meaning with the right mindset. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, optimistic seniors view them as opportunities to learn and grow. A health scare might spark deeper commitment to better habits. A physical limitation might inspire creativity in finding new forms of movement. This resilience keeps life vibrant, turning obstacles into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. The mind's ability to reframe difficulties is often the factor that determines whether a person feels defeated by aging or empowered by it. Ultimately, the power of mindset lies in its ability to shape how the present is experienced and how the future is approached. When seniors choose to focus on what they gain from healthy habits, energy, freedom, confidence, and joy, they are far more likely to maintain those habits. The body follows the mind, and a mind filled with positivity naturally guides the body toward better choices. This harmony allows seniors not only to extend their years, but to fill those years with vibrancy, independence, and meaning, proving that aging can be a season of strength and renewal rather than decline.